Think positive.
Welcome back to the Golambrose Podcast, GA for short. I'm your host, Prince. This is a space for inner work, self-improvement, self-discovery, mindset, accountability, integrity, reflection, and personal development. This podcast is built for growth, for honesty, and for becoming a better version of yourself one day at a time. New episodes drop every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today's episode is called Body is Here, Mind Elsewhere. Nothing is really happening right now. There's no rush to get into anything. This is just a moment before the day settles in. Things are already moving out there. Schedules are already set. This part usually goes unnoticed. Same cars, same direction, one flow. Does it ever feel like that too? There's something strange about the morning. Not strange in a loud way. Strange in a quiet, almost invisible way. Every morning looks the same. Same roads. Same lights. Same cars. Cars moving in one direction. All with purpose. All with urgency. And somewhere nearby, stillness. An empty lot. Engines passing. Lives moving forward. A body sits there watching it all happen. Not stuck. Not lost. Just still. The body is here. The body shows up. The body plays the role. But the mind is elsewhere, already detached. That detachment doesn't announce itself. It doesn't interrupt. It doesn't explain. It just sits quietly and settles in. Things start feeling distant. Routines feel muted. Conversations don't land the same. Not wrong, just no longer aligned. It becomes hard to take it all in when presence is no longer complete. Moments pass without weight. Sounds blur together. Time stretches. Everything still looks normal from the outside. That's the part rarely talked about. Being present enough to function, but distant enough to observe. Watching life instead of being pulled by it. Distance creates clarity. Movement looks louder. Urgency looks heavier. Momentum looks automatic. Patterns become visible when stillness is allowed. Detachment isn't quitting. Detachment is awareness. Attention shifts away from what once demanded everything. Not because of failure, but because something changed. The empty lot isn't emptiness. It's contrast. The space between motion and meaning. Everyone else keeps moving. Same routes. Same direction. And stillness remains. Not confused. Not behind. Just paused. Stillness feels uncomfortable in a world that rewards speed. Progress is measured outward. Movement is celebrated. But some movement happens quietly, internally. When the mind detaches first, it isn't escaping, it's repositioning. A thought lingers. Take me to a place I'd rather be. Not as escape, as truth. Presence has shifted. Once that shift happens, things don't return to how they were. Responsibilities continue. Routines remain. But attachment is gone. Life begins to feel distant, like standing behind glass, close enough to see everything, far enough to not be consumed by it. This isn't numbness by accident. It's transition. The pause before redirection. Stillness isn't stagnation. Something is forming quietly. Not everyone is meant to stay in traffic. Not everyone is meant to move with the crowd forever. Some stop. Not to quit, but to recalibrate. When the body keeps showing up and the mind keeps drifting elsewhere, nothing is broken. Alignment is changing. Discomfort comes from standing between what is familiar and what hasn't arrived yet. No labels, no answers, just awareness. And the strange part is, the mind didn't fall behind. It left. Pulled somewhere else by want, by desire, by an image of something different than what's here. So, the body stayed, carried the weight, kept the pace, finished the day alone, while the mind chased what it thought was missing. Not lost, just elsewhere, already living in another moment that hasn't arrived. Forcing fades. Rushing slows. Pretending loses purpose. Stillness is allowed. The body doesn't stop. It adjusts. It keeps time without asking why. Muscle memory fills the gaps. Habit carries weight. Movements stack on top of movements. Steps happen before intention forms. Hands know what to do, even when attention isn't present. The routine holds shape. Morning into afternoon. Afternoon into night. No resistance. No engagement. Just execution. Then, body is here. Mind elsewhere. The days keep happening. The feeling doesn't change. I hope you found something worth taking with you today. Maybe a new perspective. Maybe a moment to pause and reflect. Thank you for being here and sharing this space with me. Your presence matters. If this resonated with you, share it with someone you care about, because growth spreads through connection. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Stay grounded. And as always, be safe.